I'm very grateful for today. I'm happy you accepted my proposal of wedding. I promise to make you happy, Oral.
I should be expressing my gratitude for the fantastic night that you arranged. Tyler, I'll make sure you're happy too.
So, do you think we should soon visit your parents? When we do eventually get to meet, I would really like to announce our engagement.
Yes, of course. I would be delighted to inform your parents of the news as well. I'll make sure to find out from my parents when they're free to meet. Don't worry, both of them are kind-hearted people. If anything, the news would make them very happy and they would embrace you with open arms.
Although I'm happy to hear that, the thought still makes me a little nervous.
I could say the same thing. I'll be meeting your little sister for the first time as well. We go to your parents' house frequently, but she never greets us.
She is a little shy. She also acts a little possessive of her older brother, but all will work out.
I sensed she probably was. She might be thinking about her brother getting married, I suppose, particularly to a person who is 10 years older than you. The more I think about it, the more nervous I am.
To me, your age is nothing. You're really lovely and the ideal life partner for me. I'll make sure she knows how amazing of a person you are. She will undoubtedly accept you.
In that scenario, I'm depending on you. Okay, well, once we've finalized our schedule, I'll let you know.
Okay. I'll find out about my parents' and sister's schedule and let you know.
You hag! Never come to this house again. I would never, ever be in support of you marrying my brother. Don't put too much confidence in your own abilities just because someone like my brother is in love with you.
I don't really think highly of myself. You're being sort of excessively harsh here. I was just saying hello when you poured me with tea.
Here, it's you who is to blame. You shouldn't be marrying a man who is 10 years younger, hag. You have no shame?
Tasya,
I dressed up for the event after learning that my brother would be bringing an important person with him today. You may probably imagine my reaction upon seeing a hag. Even after the whole tea incident, I'm still really angry. I should have poured you with hot water or oil as well.
you are way too protective of your brother.
Is that how you see it? I'm sorry to let you down, but it doesn't mean I will give permission to you to marry my brother. I am okay with him getting married because he's grown up. I have no concerns as long as he is happy. Thus, I have no intention to say no to the engagement.
Really?
But when it's a hag, that's a whole other story. You're not allowed to have my brother because he would never be happy being married to a woman 10 years older than him. Get married to a guy of your own age.
I can understand how your family might be concerned with such an age gap, but young age is not the reason I want to marry Tyler. Because it's him. I want to marry him.
Shut up, you hag. He's marrying you because you most likely have blackmail or something similar. There isn't any other reason for him marrying a hag like you.
Blackmail?
Are you? His stalker? He liked to talk about the strange letters he would receive in the mail. He claimed that when he was at work, he would always feel as though someone was watching him. You were the one he had been stalking, weren't you? You exploited my brother's compassion.
Hold on. Was someone stalking Tyler? This is the first time I've heard of the situation.
Give up acting as though you weren't a stalker. After all of your stalking and blackmailing of my brother, you most likely discovered something embarrassing for him. He would marry you for no other reason.
Tasya, you need to listen to me. I am not a stalker after your brother, nor did I force him into marrying me. Tyler was actually the one who asked me to marry him.
You've gone completely insane. My brother would never pop the question to a hag like you. You wicked witch, you must look in the mirror.
Wicked witch?
For my brother, an expired hag like you isn't proper. I will not give my brother over to a woman with a blemish-covered hag like you. You shouldn't be dating a man 10 years younger at your age. You're such a nasty cougar.
So you would like it canceled?
Of course I do. I don't anticipate anything significant canceling it.
I am aware that you will never listen to me and that whenever I do say something, you always react by calling me a hag. This is not the kind of circumstance where I can marry. I will cancel the engagement if that is the case.
So, you can listen to others, huh? So please, never again approach my brother. It will be my responsibility to ensure my brother's happiness.
Wait, Orel. I heard your voicemail. I don't want to call off the engagement. I regret deeply for what happened to my sister today. But don't give up on us.
Although I also don't want to do this, she sent me a ton of mean messages telling me to call off our engagement after that. This went above and beyond what I had anticipated.
I apologize for it. To be honest, neither did I realize it was that horrible.
She refused to listen to anything I tried to explain to her, too. Anything I said, she simply accused me of stalking you. I get splashed with hot tea, and then I get identified as a stalker. That kind of person is not someone I want as family.
Are you kidding me? That kind of mean thing that Tasya said to you?
I had no idea you were being stalked. I'm sad that you didn't talk to me about it.
I didn't want to add to your stress. While I did want to inform you, I also didn't want to put you in danger. So, I concluded I was unable to inform you.
Do they actually put a threat?
Their presence is menacing. I even receive letters saying they will keep me safe. These days, I can feel them observing me while I work, or even as I walk to work. They have also attempted to break into my social media accounts.
Really?
Thankfully, the two-step permission feature has prevented me from being hacked thus far. However, I frequently receive emails informing me that someone else's device has tried to access my account.
It's horrifying.
See? So, I couldn't tell you even if I wanted to. I told my sister about it. Though I wasn't expecting that she would accuse you of stalking. I truly apologize for it.
You don't have to apologize to me.
I'll accept responsibility and clear any false impressions she may have of you. So kindly give everything another thought. All I want is to marry you, Oral.
I'm grateful for that. I guess it simply got to my head that I was getting called nicknames like hag and stalker. I apologize for informing you that the wedding would be canceled due to conflicts.
No. There's no need for an apology. Additionally, everything is fine as long as you change your mind. Allow me to pop the question one more after I speak with my sister. Could you wait until then for me?
Of course. It will undoubtedly be challenging to convince your sister. Best of luck.
I appreciate you ending things with Tyler. I've been able to keep my brother happy with this. It's just a fantasy for a hag to get married to a younger man. Cheers for you, stalker.
I'm not a stalker. How many times have I said that to you? Could you go over it now?
You're acting really brave now, hag. That kind of rotten personality is the only reason you haven't gotten married yet.
What?
Had it not been for my interference, you would now be married to my brother. There he was, your husband. A dreamy young man like my brother. How sad. Did I perhaps interrupt your crying session? You don't look very good, so I imagine you look much worse now.
I mean it, Tasha. Knock it off. What's wrong with me being 10 years older than him? You have no business harassing me in this manner.
Hag, shut up. Why don't you use the energy you have to talk back to me to find a partner who is more suitable? Oh, wait. No one would want to be with a weird stalker like you. You will be forever alone.
That would put your brother in the same situation. It's likely that having a sister like you would keep him from marrying, too. Tyler, poor guy. Despite being a truly amazing person, he will be forever alone.
Huh? Don't you dare place my brother on the same level as a hag like you. I pushed the cancellation of this engagement because I was just thinking of him. Stop being such a dumbass hag.
For your brother, huh? However, I don't believe he requested you to do this, but you continue to say that it's for him.
That's right. Finding the right girl for him is something I will do because I want him to be happy. Since I know him the best, I can tell you exactly the kind of person he would like. A hag who does not live up to expectations can be eliminated.
All right, go away if it's for my happiness.
What?
I take it that you want me to be happy? So please leave me alone. That's the fastest and most effective way I can be happy.
Wait, what? Is this you, Tyler?
Yes, the brother you say you love so much. The brother who is extremely sick of you.
What?
I would be happy to get married to Oral. She is someone I would have a wonderful future with if we were married. So that a sister who is attempting to prevent me from doing that may leave, for the sake of my happiness. That's one thing that you could possibly do for me, because you sincerely want me to be happy.
Trey, hold on. What's going on? Right now, you're being scary. It's inappropriate to advise me to go away or something so cruel. I'm putting in my all for you.
You forced Oral to leave and end our relationship. Why am I saying the same things over and over again? Are you really that hypocritical to allow someone to say these things to you and feel perfectly okay doing the same to others?
Why do you act so cold? That's all I did for you. That woman is stalker. She is, I'm sure of it. Although she denies it, she is. Why do you have the need to protect someone who has given you so much trouble?
Tasha, that's what you're doing. Besides, you are the stalker. I know that. You're quite bold to put the blame on someone else.
What?
I made the first decision to not dig too far into the identity of the stalker. However, I had to go find out who it was in order to prove that Oral was not the stalker. I asked my coworkers to watch out for my surrounds, and I put up a camera in front of the mailbox. It was discovered who it was in a few days. To think that you were my stalker the entire time.
Hang on, wait. You're mistaken. I haven't stalked you around. I was attempting to keep stalkers away from you.
What? Those letters were placed in the mailbox by you. The ones saying you'll look out for me and make me happy. Everything is captured on camera.
It was all done for your benefit. I was concerned for your well-being, concerning the entire issue of stalkers. Yet I didn't want to ask you in person whether you were okay since it would have been insensitive. If it was a letter, I thought you would respond more truthfully.
Huh?
That's so cruel that you're treating me like a stalker.
Wait, so you were hanging around my office during those times?
That was done just for you. You mentioned to me a while back that sometimes you would get catcalls, so I decided to check in on you at work out of concern.
A while back? It was almost 5 years ago. Surely you haven't been following me ever since? Okay, then what protection does hack into my social media accounts provide?
That's simply not the same intention. I reasoned that by signing into your account, I could share adorable selfies of myself. I only meant to show that you get along with your adorable younger sister, and that other women would be more cautious.
Are you joking? So you were the one stalking me the entire time? I thought I had some weirdo on the loose. I was scared, even though I didn't want to admit it. It was just my weird little sister all this time.
Weird is really cruel. Anyway, if you're kidding, I should be the one asking. I was unaware that my brother believed me to be a stalker. I had no idea that I was the one giving you all of this anxiety.
In any case, I'm not so helpless that I require your protection. I'll be the one to determine what brings me happiness. Please just leave me alone. Please. If you continue to object to my marriage to Aurel, I may have to consider cutting our relationship.
What?
That's all I have to say to you today, that I feel like expressing. I need to take a moment to sort through my thoughts.
Stop. I mean, you wouldn't cut your relationship with me, right? You do realize that I took care of everything for you, right?
Please just shut up. I'll get in touch with you after I've settled. Be kind to her and me until then. I'll be quick to break things off with you if you don't do that.
What should I do? I got a message from Tyler that he wants to break things off. He even disclosed everything to our parents, and now they are planning to transfer me to live with a relative. I simply wanted to keep my beloved brother safe. All I wanted to do was help him find the right partner.
Indeed, it was evident to me that you were acting with that very concept in mind. What's funny is that you did it without his asking. You made a mistake and now have to deal with the fallout.
Please, Oral. If you can convince Tyler to stop doing this to me, I'll approve of you.
Convince him?
Convince him to reconsider breaking his relationship with me. He would pay attention to what you had to say. I can't get him to listen to me at all. I'll treat you nicely. I'm going to stop calling you a hag. So please, I want to remain close to my brother.
I am sorry, but I'd rather not be near you.
What?
It was the nicest news I've heard that you are going to live with some relatives. After this, I must tell him thank you.
What? Are you not going to help me? You should be helping me.
I regret to say, but as a woman 10 years older than you, I just don't understand.
Why?
In addition to not saying apologize, you poured me with tea and accused me of being a stalker. If someone didn't feel bad about what they did, why would I want to help them? I don't think I would forgive you, even if you did apologize.
I'm sorry for all I did to hurt you. I apologize for everything.
As stated, I will not forgive you. It is too late. I'm an old woman. Therefore, these things come with some tight rules. In any case, I'll be reconsidering my decision to back out of the wedding arrangement once things settle down. Please don't be mad if we decide to get married.
I won't get mad. I'll be delighted for you both. So please discuss this with Tyler.
I refuse to.
What?
I promise not to invite you to the wedding and to make sure I never see you again if we end up getting married. Farewell, Tasha. I wish the best for you.
After all my apologizing, why don't you accept my forgiveness?
Tasha ended up moving in with some relatives following some discussions with both families. They urgently need people because they own a farm in the middle of nowhere. She's having to refer to Sheep as brother now. As for us, we got married. We won't let anyone else interfere with our relationship despite the 10 years that separate us.